Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway.
Joining match.
It's game on! 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway. Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Joining match.
Welcome everybody to Echo Master League Season 4, Week 3. I'm here with Finn, co-casting, and Trod Dash on cams. I'm happy to be back. I wasn't able to cast the last couple days because I had strep throat. But we're here to have probably and arguably one of the best casts of the season so far. Should be. This is the number 1 team versus the number 2 team currently in season 4. This is going to be crazy. What do you think, Finn?
I'm excited just to see what happens. I don't really have a preference on who wins, but I'm just excited to watch this.
All right, and I'm excited because we got a neutral joust here. Ren winning the neutral joust, as we've seen him do before. Pass over to Kroger's. Kroger's to Zuko. Zuko to Jax. Jax down to Mikey. And a quick steal. And that's going to stay around bubble. Germ's going to get it. Clear it out. It is going to stay on the midline, though. Picked up by the fast stack of Ren. Zuko had it. Passed it down. Now back to Mikey. Mikey over to Jax. Jax up to Zuko. And that passing we have seen from Ren all season. Zuko with the 2 assisted by Jax. That was amazing.
Just great pressure there from Ren, and we'll see what 11.5 can do here with the offensive joust. They're going to be coming out of the tunnels. We got Fully at the quarterback position. Fully looking for an opening here, taking his time. Zuko and Mikey on the fast stack, pressuring over to Germ. Germ intercepted by Jax. Jax gonna pass it over to Mikey. Mikey over to Zuko. Fully in goal. Zuko looking for some pressure. Tries to pass it up to Kroger's. A little bit off its mark there. Picked up by Cole. Cole's gonna clear that one out down the right tunnel. We'll see who can get there first. It's gonna be Cole. Cole saved by Jax. Jax is gonna clear that one out over the head of Germ. Zuko going for the disc. He's gonna clear it to Kroger's. Kroger's looking for an opening here. Over to Jax. Ends up in the hands of Mikey. Mikey tries to go for the shot. Ends off the ding ring. Germ intercepted by Zuko off the clear. Zuko looking for an opening. Ren providing pressure. Feels ends up clearing it. We'll see who gets the disc here. Cole tries to grab it. Footly going for it. Not a lot of Ren players back on defense. They've just arrived. Footly trying to provide some pressure here. Pass it over to Fields, and a good response from 11.5 here.
I swear, whenever I'm doing play-by-play, they'd have to score quick. And then when anybody else is doing it, it's a long possession, long volley. This is crazy. Anyways, we got an first offensive joust here from Ren. Coming through, trying to get a response here. Expect some tactical passing. Really well-placed throws. A little pressure coming in from Footly. Pass over to Kroger's. Kroger's is going to look crossed and does not connect. It is going to bounce around geometry. Ooh, still not picked up, but grabbed by Cole. Cole with that nice ender is going to throw it downfield all the way into bubble. Fast stack. Goes for the 3, but it is off the mark. Picked up and slapped by a Ren player. Cole with the disc. Looking for potential passes in bubbles. Connects with Germ. Germ pass up to Footly, and 2 points for 11.5 scored by Footly. They take the lead by 2. Didn't I tell you? Fast possessions when I'm on.
Fast possessions. Just a great counterattack there from 11.5 and able to keep up the pressure. All right, we'll see what Ren can do with their second offensive joust here. They're coming out of the tunnels. All right, Jax at the QB. Over to Mikey. Mikey looking for an opening. Pressured by Germ somewhat. Mikey trying to give it off to Kroger's. Kroger's also pressured by Germ. Kroger's looking for an opening here. Passing it back over to Mikey. Ren taking it very slow here. Mikey just pushing up slowly. Pressured by Germ. Over to Kroger's. Kroger's looking for an opening. Down to Mikey. Taking it very slow and methodical. Mikey over to Kroger's. Kroger's pressured by Footly. Over to Jax, but it ends up missing the mark. A little bit of a scrum here. Ends up in the hands of Kroger's. Kroger's all the way across to Jax. Jax pressured by Footly. Down to Zuko. Zuko with a great shot. And it's just another long possession. And for some reason, it only happens when I cast. But
yep, I don't make it up. I'm not lying. But we see Zuko put that in, as we've seen. Not many people save Zuko shots. Zuko's a really elite shooter, especially within bubble and open nets. So I wouldn't expect to see any different. Footley at the QB position, passing it left tunnel, does connect with Germ. Possibly looking for a fast play here, but snagged by Zuko. Zuko passes it over to Jax. Jax looking for a possible pass downfield, taking their time, connects with Kroger's. Kroger's gets stunned out, I think, and stolen from. Fields with the disc, passing it down right tunnel. That is going to bounce around geometry right into Cole's hand. Cole's going to blind clear that into bubble, but it does get picked up. Stolen again, but a quick stun out on Cole. A slap over, though. Perfect slap to Cole. Keeps possession in the hands of 11.5, my favorite radio station. What a save by Jax. That is going to be almost cleared, but stays up in the cloud area. Picked up by Kroger's. Kroger's is going to get that full clear out, but a fast 11-point stat coming in. Cole with the disc, throws it down, quick stun out. Mikey's going to get possession, pass it down to Jax. Jax is going to go for a 3 and connects. First 3-pointer of the game, giving Ren a 3-point lead.
A great 3, and Ren was just able to stay calm under pressure there from 11.5 and ends up getting the long 3. We'll see what 11.5 here can do with the offensive joust. They're going to be coming out of the tunnels right now. All right, Footley at the QB position, looking for an opening, pressured by Mikey. Mikey overshoots. Over to Cole. Cole pressured both by Jax and Kroger's. Intercepted by Footley, who clears it out over the left tunnel. Fast stack here from 11.5. Intercepted by Jax. Jax taken by Germ. And it's a 3 right back for 11.5. Wow.
Another answered 3. We got another tied ball game with roughly 3 minutes and like 50 seconds left after this joust comes through. We got an offensive joust from Ren. We've seen them be very controlled. We have seen a few missed passes by them. So I think if they can like slow down these missed passes, they'll have no problem here. But they clear it down. Quick stack coming in from 11.5. Cole has the disc. Passing it up to Footley. Footley looking for a pass downfield. Getting pressured a little bit by Kroger's. Kroger's gets stunned out. Pass over to Cole. Cole looking for a potential pass cross and connects with Germ for 2 points, assisted by Cole.
At 11.5, taking the lead here late into the round. Excellent plays from them. Excellent passing. Well executed there from 11.5. Let's see how Ren can respond here. They'll be coming out of the tunnels very soon. Right now. All right. Jax at the QB position. He's looking. Gonna take his time. Gonna try to find an opening. Over to Mikey. Not much pressure, although Footley is coming up a little bit. Over to Kroger's. Kroger's taking his time. Pressured by Footley slightly. Kroger's down to Jax. Jax stunned out, but gets it off to Mikey. Mikey stunned out. 11.5 takes possession. Fields trying to go for the long shot. Ends up bouncing off shield, and Cole gets the 3, 12-7. And Ren's looking like they're in trouble here.
From my understanding, this is the largest deficit we have seen Ren face all season. So seeing how they are going to respond to this is going to be a little crazy. Let's see how they respond with this offensive joust. Pass. We've seen them do this play over and over again, and you would think maybe they need to switch it. But that's a quick steal and a quick score by Cole. And I'm going to keep talking, Finn. All right. I'm done with these short possessions.
Yeah. Great goal there by 11.5, though.
No, we got Ren with another offensive joust here, extending the lead by 7 points with only 2 minutes left. It is possible at this high level of play to make up those points in this time, but it needs to be quick and it needs to be well thought out. Kroger's with the disc, looking for a pass downfield. Does connect with Zuko. Zuko 4-3, lowering the gap to 4 points. Finn, you can talk.
Honestly,
we get longer, better possessions.
A good start for Ren there. If they're trying to come back here in round 1, we'll see what 11.5 can do. If I were them, I would personally waste as much time as possible. But we know that Ren will provide constant pressure. Footley at the QB position, taking his time, pressured by Mikey. Footley over down to kind of a blind clear here. Nobody in the area. Ends up in the hands of Kroger's. Kroger's pressured by Fields. Kroger's passing it up to Jax. Jax pressured by the fast stack. Ends up dodging them. Cole with the stun, though. Zuko and Cole going for it both. Zuko passing it down to Kroger's. Ren taking back possession. Kroger's pressured by Fields. Trying to clear it down. Ends up in the hands of Footley. Footley over to Cole. Cole, kind of a blind clear. Ends up in the hands of Jax. Jax looking. for Kroger's bounces off some geometry there. Unluckily for Ren, Zuko and Fields going for it. Ends up in the hands of Zuko. Over to Kroger's. Resets it back to Jax. Over to Zuko. Zuko pressured by Fields here. Zuko looking for an opening. Jax there. Gets stunned out, but it's open for Kroger's. And the gap is looking mightily small here. 14-2.
It
Or
is
12.
still very possible too. And they need a fast stack, fast pressure, and steal possession here. It's going to be very close. 10 seconds. It is possible to get downfield. If I was 11.5, I would clear this out as smartly as possible and just take this first round win. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. And 11.5, my favorite Echo radio station, is going to get the first round.
Just
That's
beautifully
crazy.
done from 11.5 there.
Well done. I don't know if we've seen Ren lose a round yet this season. I could stand to be corrected, but I don't think we have. And that was just a wonderful performance around the board. We're seeing Cole and Germ dropping 5 points each for 11.5, being kind of a dominant force on that offensive side. We see Cole with a save. Jax on Ren should not be slept on. 3 points, 3 assists, and 3 saves. Kind of being an all-around team
Impressive
player, having
stat
that
line.
3 points coming in when it really mattered. Zuko dropping 7, as we've seen him be an offensive force. I think they are doing a pretty good job of shutting Zuko down, even though it doesn't show. I think they're not letting Zuko be as much of a contributing factor as other teams have. If we look at a little bit deeper, I look at one specific. If you do look, though, Ren did have more possession time by over a minute. Which is crazy because you usually see the team with the most possession time winning the round. But you do see way more shots taken coming in from 11.5. They had more opportunities, more chances, and ended up winning the round. Finn, you
Yeah, I feel like what really killed Ren there was the loss of possessions around like the 3 to 4 minute mark. All right, coming up is the neutral joust here. We'll see who wins. 11.5 wins, ends up in the hands of Zuko, stunned out by Germ. Fields going for the bounce shot, ends up off the ding ring. Footley going for it, Footley passing it back to Germ. 11.5 here with good pressure, resets it back to Cole, pressured by the fast stack of Ren, bounces off some geometry, unluckily for Cole, and Ren is going to go on the offense here. However, Cole gets back, but it ends up in the hands of Zuko. Zuko and Cole kind of a scrum there. Zuko going to go for the shot here over Germ and gets it. That's a good start from Ren here in this round too.
Absolutely. And we did see them get an early start last round. So they just have to keep that pressure. Don't mind my voice. I'm still for healing. We got to see them keep that pressure, keep that well-controlled Ren we've seen in the past, and we could see them take this round. Footley's going to throw it down right tunnel, connects with Fields. Fields is going to look for a pass across, potentially having all the time in the world to float. Goes for the shot. It is low and to the left. Does get picked up by Cole. Cole is going to go for the reset, but it does get stolen by Jax. Jax was in between that pass, made it disconnect a little bit. Picked up by Fields. Fields is going to get that full clear all the way into bubble. That's a wonderful clear. Pressure coming in from 11.5. Ooh, and that defense by Ren stopping what could have been a really easy 2-point shot. We got Mikey with the disc, throwing it downfield. It is going to bounce off Pac-Man there. It is going to go up towards Clock. A little disconnect coming in from Ren. I thought they were going to grab that off Clock there. Jax with the disc, backing it out just a little bit, passing it down to Mikey. Mikey goes for the bounce shot, but the save coming in from 11.5, also stopping what could have been an easy 2-point shot. Big stack coming in from Ren. Zuko with the disc around that midline, looking for a potential pass downfield, being harassed by Footley. They're going to come in and possibly try to get the stun here, but they do get the reset off to Kroger's. Kroger's is going to look downfield, connect with Jax. Jax passes the cut to Zuko, and another 2 and another assist for Zuko and
Absolute
Jax.
cinema there from Ren. Ren able to keep up the pressure. We'll see how 11.5 here can do with the offensive joust. However, the momentum is kind of swinging in favor of Ren here. So we'll see what they can do. Although 11.5 did come back from a deficit late in the first round. All right, Footley here with the quarterback position, passing it over to Germ. Germ pressured by the fast stack of Mikey and Zuko. Over, intended for Fields or Cole, can't really tell. Zuko gets stunned out by that fast stack. Feels gonna pass it down to Cole. Oh, intended for Cole, misses its mark. Feels trying to go for it, but ends up in the hands of Kroger's. Kroger's gonna clear that out over the head of Fully. Zuko trying to go for the shot, bounces off shield there. Kroger's again with another shot, and it's 7-0. Ren coming out guns blazing here at the start of round 2.
Absolutely, a 7-0 lead coming in from Ren. They took that first round personally, and they're showing it. But it is pretty exciting to see that we get an 11.5 joust once again. Let's see if they can adjust, make the proper adjustments. Still plenty of time left on the clock. We've seen them score on Ren. We've seen them take a round, right? This is still very possible. Feels with the disc, looking around the bubble area, trying to connect. Does connect with Germ. Germ is going to work it into the... And they get 2 off the stun little float pass up from Germ. 2-7.
Good start from 11.5 here to bring back the momentum. We'll see how Ren can do here with the offensive joust. It's going to happen in a few seconds here. Ren doing a really good job of keeping control, but 11.5 able to keep up that pressure. Jax passing it immediately over to Mikey, who's pressured by Footley. Mikey back to Jax. Jax looking for an opening here. Maybe Ren needs to start wasting some time here. Mikey looking for an opening. Passing it over to Zuko. Zuko going for the shot, and it's right over Cole's head. Great response from Ren there. 9-2.
Regaining that 7-point lead for Ren. Let's see how 11.5 counteracts here. A 3-point would be nice to be seen from 11.5. That would bring their lead down, or Ren's lead down to 4. Make this a little interesting. Footley with the disc, looking for a pass. It is going to bounce around the tunnel area. Looking to connect, but it does not. Kroger's with the disc. Passes it over to Mikey, but stolen by Cole. Cole's going to throw it all the way downfield. Possible mail slot attempt there, but it is going to bounce off net. Cole is going to regain possession. Looking for a teammate downfield. Is going to connect same side wall. Pass over. Oh, and the snag by Kroger's. Kroger's is going to throw it downfield. Bounce it off the wall there. That's going to bounce off shield. Zuko with the disc. 4-2. Assisted by Kroger's.
Things for 11.5 had not been looking in their favor this round. They're getting unlucky with the passes, bounces off geometry. It's just not been good from them. However, there's still 4 minutes, although 9-point lead for Ren here. That's going to be hard to surmount. All right, Fully at the quarterback position. They're going to have to score quickly here. Intercepted by Jax immediately. Jax going to take his time. Saved by Footley. Fully bounces his clear, kind of bounces off some geometry. Zuko resets it, tries to pass it back. Cole and Germ kind of botched the attempted grab there. Passing it over to Mikey. Mikey up to Kroger's, and it's an unlucky self-goal for Germ there. Wow.
That definitely looked like it could have been a Chicago. That looked a little interesting. I didn't see him throw his arm back, so kind of just an unlucky goal there against 11.5. 11.5 with another offensive joust. Trying to slow down this momentum is all you can pretty much do here. They're going for a more slow, methodical type passing. Germ does get the disc, looking to just work it upfield here. Pass back to Germ, and a 3 by Germ, opening the floodgates hopefully a little bit.
Just a good response there from 11.5. Ren here with the offensive joust, though. They're going to be looking to stall.
I'm
the
convinced.
time.
I'm convinced they don't like me talking at this point.
Yeah, the possession has been very interesting. All right, Jax here. Yep, wasting time with Zuko here. Pressured by Foley. Down to Kroger's. Kroger's gonna waste some more time here. He's just playing patiently. Kroger's gonna pass it over to Mikey. Pressured by Germ. 11.5 keeping up the pressure here over to Zuko. Zuko looking for an opening. Gonna waste some more time. He's going to go for the shot, and it's over Cole, and I don't know if a comeback is possible here.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think it is. It'll be interesting. These high-caliber teams, I've seen it happen because there's still a decent amount of time, but they have to be pretty instant scores. So if I stay casting, it might be a possibility. No, we got Footley with the disc looking for a pass cross over to Cole. Cole's going to take their time. High pressure coming in from Ren. Feels is going to throw it downfield, connect with Germ. Germ's going to juke around that midline area. possibly going for a trench shot there. Picked up by Kroger's. Kroger's quickly stunned out, and it does get stolen. And a 3 points by... Didn't I tell you? Maybe I should stay casting and just see how interesting this game gets.
Maybe you should. Wow, that was crazy.
I'm telling you, there's just something about it.
All right, we'll see Ren here with the offensive joust. They're going to be looking to stall some more time. 2 minutes left in the round here. Jax quickly over to Mikey. Ren keeping up the pressure, still going fast. Never mind, Jax is going to take his time. Fully trying to provide some pressure. No fast act to assist him, though. Up to Kroger's. Kroger's looking for an opening. A lot of stuns going out in the vicinity of Fields, Mikey, and Cole. Back to Jax. They're going to be wasting some time here. Kroger's going to be wasting more time on that wall. Just going to continue wasting time, waiting for 11.5 players to push up here. Pressured by Fields. Over to Jax. Jax looking for an opening. Back to Kroger's. Kroger's. Down to Jax. And that's an immediate goal from Ren. Well played from them.
Pretty much the nail in the coffin for this round, if it wasn't already closed. We do got 11.5 with an offensive joust. They're just looking to score here to gain momentum into the final round. Into round 3, which we do get a cast around 3, which is always fun. Offensive joust by Footly. Oh, and a steal, and Jax for 3. What is this? I'm not allowed to speak. This is horrible.
Yeah, that was not good there from 11.5. We'll see what they can do to bring back the momentum somewhat in these last 40 seconds. Has to be demoralizing after the floodgates kind of opened here in round 2 in favor of Ren. Fully at the QB position, passing it over to Fields. Fields looking cross map to Cole. Cole over back across to Germ. Germ pressured by the fast stack of Ren. Tries to go for a trench shot there. Ends up in the hands of Kroger's. Kroger's pressured by Cole. Almost intercepted by Germ there. A lot of stunning going on. Cole going to slap that one away. Bounces off the backboard into the hands of Jax. Jax clearing it down the field. And that's going to be it. And a 3 to end it off. That's going to be round 2 over.
I didn't want to correct you mid you going, but that's actually called a boop shot. Boop. Don't call it a boob shot. All right. That's a different thing altogether. No, it's called a boop.
Boop shot.
Fun fact. And that is when you are in tunnel and you throw it over cloud and it bounces right around the cloud area on the ceiling and then goes in. Very popular shot here in Echo VR. Very popular. But like, looking at the stats here, because this is the only time I get a yap, because they don't let me when I'm doing play-by-play. So we still see Zuko with 20 points. Oh, they did not stop Zuko that round. Jax with 8, 3 saves still, 4 assists. Cole and Germ still leading. Fields had a few more points that round, bringing him to 5, Cole to 7, Germ to 8. We definitely see more even scoring coming from 11.5. And it's just Ren controlling that possession time, which makes a huge difference here in this game. I'm going to start with neutral joust here, if that's okay with you. I feel like I haven't got the app as much as I kind of want to. Am I playing in my game?
This is for all the marbles here.
What do you mean? On Sunday? We only have 4 players. I kind of have to play. All right. Neutral joust coming in by Ren. Kroger's is going to pass it cross floor to Mikey. Mikey's going to throw it cross to Zuko. And, ooh, a nice attempt on the save there. Not sure if that was a self-goal or Chicago, but like I said, they score fast when I talk.
Yeah, good start there from Ren. Able to keep up the pressure and the momentum coming in from round 2. We'll see what 11.5 here can do with the offensive joust. Fully at the QB position, looking it over to the left tunnel for Germ. Germ pressured by Zuko and Mikey, trying to get it off. Tries to go for Fields there, misses its mark, ends up in the hands of Kroger's. Kroger's going to pass it over to Mikey. Mikey, cross map to Zuko. Zuko gonna slow it down a little bit, pressured by Cole slightly. Over cross map to Mikey, resets it back to Kroger's, who's pressured by Germ. Kroger's gonna pass it up to Zuko. Zuko tries to put it cross map, gets stunned while passing. Feels gonna go for the clear here. A little bit of a scrum here. It's gonna end up in the hand of Jax. Jax is gonna clear it up to Kroger's. Kroger's pressured by the fast stack of 11.5, and 11.5 is gonna take possession here. Feels pressured by Kroger's from behind, goes for the immediate shot, saved by Jax. Jax is gonna clear that one out. Gonna end up in the hands of Fully. Fully gonna go cross map here to Feels. Quick slap to Germ. Stolen by Zuko, who clears it out. Jax trying to go for the disc here, passing it back to Kroger's. Kroger's trying to score over Fully, and it goes in. 4-0 start here for Ren.
Ren taking that demanding lead, as we have seen him do multiple times. And 11.5 has to stop this avalanche, right? From Ren. We've seen it too many times. It is going to be the only way they stop the avalanche. Footly's going to pass it over to Germ. Germ's going to look for a pass downfield, connects with Fields. Fields is looking, no pass options yet. Goes for a top pocket shot, but it goes off the ding ring. Over into Mikey's hands. Mikey's going to look downfield, wait for that backstack to work their way up. Passes to Jax. Jax over to Kroger's. Kroger's looking for potentially Zuko on that same wall or clock now, but decides to reset it instead to Mikey. Missed pass just barely there by Mikey, but Mikey snags it once again. Goes for a full reset to Kroger's. Kroger's is going to pass it over to Zuko. Zuko's going to reset it back to Kroger's. Kroger's looking downfield. Is going to connect with Jax. Jax over to Zuko. And the player juke for 2.
Yeah, I feel like the pressure that Ren's providing is really hurting 11.5 here. When Ren's on offense, it seems that 11.5 can't catch a break here. They're going to have the offensive joust here. We'll see if things can change here with the last 7 minutes of the round. All right. Fully at the QB position, as we all know. Passing it over to Germ. Germ kind of has a little bit of time here. Going to pass it up to Fields. Fields looking for an opening, passing it down Fully. Immediately stunned out by Mikey, who's going to clear that one out. It's going to bounce around some geometry here. Ends up in the orange bubble. And Mikey's there for the shot off his own steal. Just well played here from 11.5. We'll see what they can do on the offensive joust here again. They're down 8-0.
Oh, I'm back. Don't worry. I got this. Oh,
They're
we
gonna
got to pause.
take a
Timeout.
Tactical timeout. Smart here from 11.5. Need to stop that momentum somehow.
Sorry, I'm talking to chat. Yes, I do not know if games are getting casted. You can't just assume a caster, and this goes for anybody wanting to get their games casted. You can't assume someone knows if a game's going to get casted. Do not go and DM us casters individually to cast your games. Just make a ticket, and if we can cast it, we will cast it. We enjoy casting games. You don't have to go out of your way to get your game casted. If it fits our time schedule and you make a ticket, we will do our best to cast it. I think Finn can say the same.
For sure.
Yeah. I just like to keep my DMs separate.
Okay, tactical timeout. 11.5 is going to do whatever they can to bring that momentum. Going to talk it out probably, I assume. Talk some strategy. Make some adjustments here heading into the last 6 minutes of the round.
Oh my god. Sorry. This team's trying to claim that. Here, I'm going to mute for a bit, Finn. You talk.
Yeah. Go for it. Take your time. Yeah. Really just well played here from Ren in these last 2 rounds. Oh, and Ren has lost 2 players. Hopefully they will be coming back soon. All right. Still around 4 minutes left for the timeout. So we're going to be waiting here just a little bit. Anybody in chat have anything to say about the game so far, or any of your thoughts? Anything really to spend the time here?
Let me just confirm this, Finn, because I feel like you're an educated person.
Yeah, go for it.
The 22nd is tomorrow. Can we confirm?
Confirm, yes.
Okay. So if I have a game that says it is scheduled for 2/22/2026 at 9 p.m. EST, that would be tomorrow, correct?
Yes, that
All right,
would be
perfect.
tomorrow.
All right. Just needed to clear that up for my mental sanity. But I'm back. Ready. Yeah, what do we need to see first round 11.5 come back to see a comeback here. The thing is, as we've seen, by the way, Trod, you have that backwards. Their logo's backwards. Just letting you know. I see it on the stream. Just helping you out, bud. But what I see is to win this, they have to do what they did first round and keep Zuko to that single digit scoring, right? As we've
Right.
seen from Ren in past games, everything they're all good players. Don't get me wrong. They're all great players. They all have scoring capabilities. But when you see someone like Zuko with 22 points, right? You have to do something about that, right? It's something you're just gonna have to do. You're gonna have to control the flow of the game by taking him out of it, right? So maybe it's stunning him more, right? Making sure he's covered, making sure you know where he's at, right? He is really affecting the flow of the game just by that large scoring margin.
Right, and he's probably the main scorer of Red right now, and he's just balling out. Yeah, as you said, very perfectly, 11.5 needs to find a way to stop him. 1 minute left in the timeout, so we're probably coming back soon, but Ren is down a player, so we'll see how that affects it. Although, I do feel like in round one, a lot of plays and a lot of bounces went in 11.5's favor. I feel like in round two and the start of this round, things have not been in their favor. A lot of interceptions, a lot of steals, a lot of unlucky bounces off geometry. So we'll see if they can change that. Maybe provide some more pressure on the Ren players, and we'll see. So
I would argue that just a little bit, play a little bit of devil's advocate here. I do see them getting a lot of the passes, the bounces off geometry and such. The issue we're running into is they're not making the best use of that, if that makes sense.
That's true. That's true.
They're not taking their time. They're forcing shots, trying to make very difficult shots, right? So that's where it comes from. We got an offensive joust here coming from 11.5. Let's see how they respond. Feels with the disc. Zuko, like I said there, they had possession. It went into a really bad spot, and we've seen Ren take advantage of it over and over again. Reset to Kroger's. Kroger's is going to pass over to Jax. Jax, ooh, little wide pass, but Zuko in the right position to take possession of this. Zuko's going to reset it back to Kroger's with good defense and pressure coming in from 11.5. They're going to slap the disc out. It is going to get picked up by Germ. Germ's going to go for the potential shot. I don't know if I would have in that situation, but Mikey's going to get the disc, slap it across, and it's Jax is going to slap it all the way downfield. It is going to get picked up by Zuko. Zuko's going to take their time, as we've seen him do. Pass back to Kroger's. Kroger's is going to look for a possession downfield. It is going to connect with Jax. Jax, another missed pass, but it almost looks intentional at this point. Zuko with the disc. Go on. What a save by Fields. That is not an easy save. Germ with the disc, going to slap it all the way out. It's going to stay around that midline. It is going to get picked up by Kroger's. Kroger's is going to throw the disc around. Jax with the disc, passing over to Zuko. Zuko over to Mikey. 1v1. And a ding ring shot does not quite go in. Jax with the disc quickly gets stunned out, messes with the throw. Germ with the disc, throwing it all the way down into bubble. And we got a large group coming in on that. Ooh, a headbutt does mess up the shot. Jax with the disc, going to clear all the way down. Does get picked up by Jax once again. Jax is going to miss off the ding ring. Zuko with the quick stun out. Pass over to Jax. Jax is going to go for the full reset back to Kroger's. Kroger's going to work it up slowly but surely. Miscommunication on that pass does get picked up by Fields, but bad clear connects with Zuko. Zuko's going to look for a potential pass. He isn't afraid to work it himself, but gets stunned in the process. Footley with the disc, passing it up. Fields tries to connect there on that pyramid to Cole, but doesn't quite. Feels with the disc, quickly gets stunned out, gets grabbed, and a 3-point shot by Footley.
Good start from 11.5 here. I did think Ren lost a player in that possession, so they were down one, but good response from 11.5 here. We'll see if that shifts the momentum slightly. All right, Ren here with the offensive. Oh, they've lost the player again. All right, Jax taking it. Gonna go off the regrabs. Kroger's stunned out by Fully. Kroger's taking possession here, pressured by Fully. Kroger's passing it up, intercepted by Cole. Cole gonna clear that one out, bounces off shield. We'll see who reaches there first. It's gonna be Fully. Fully with the open net here. And it's another 3 from 11.5. Ren down a player here. That's really killing them.
2 threes makes this a 2-point ball game. And I don't think they have another timeout. Do they? Did they use it?
I don't
No, they
think
used
they used it. I think 11.5 used it.
All right, so they're gonna use their 5-minute timeout here. Try to take advantage of it to get Mikey back. Looking back at it, did they listen to me? I think they might have listened to me. Can you believe that?
They listened to you.
Yeah, Zuko. Oh, they lost Zuko at one point. I don't even have his stats anymore. That's so sad.
Yeah, I think he
Like,
left
don't-
during the first timeout. So
After that, though, we did see Zuko not score as much.
that is true. That is true.
I swear they listen to me sometimes. It's like a
They locked him
computer or
down.
something.
Yeah, just
No.
unlucky there from Ren. They're losing their players, so they were down like in the 4v3. Oh, they're starting up again. All right, Ren here with the offensive joust. We'll see what they can do here. 6-8 immediately. 11.5 is back in contention here. It was looking to be another blowout like round 2. Fully pressuring both Jax and Mikey. Mikey under pressure from the 11.5 fast stack. Cole stunned out, allowing for an open 3. Kroger's assisted by Mikey.
Yeah, you can't leave net open against Ren. You just can't. We've seen it too many times. Now they got a pretty good 5-point lead here, right? And that is not what we needed to see to put 11.5 in contention. But let's see what my favorite Echo radio station can do. Pass down to Germ. Germ over to Feels. Feels getting pressured. Goes for the panic clear, and it is the definition of a panic clear. It bounces off geometry. Germ over to Footley. Footley gets stunned out by a fast stack. Mikey with the disc. Throws it down left tunnel. That is going to stay around the trench area. Gets picked up by Kroger's, and another 3 by Kroger's, extending their lead.
Yeah, 11.5 only able to score when Ren was down a player, but now that Ren is fully manned again, they're just coming out guns blazing. 14-6 here with 1 minute and 30 left. It's going to be really hard for 11.5 here to come back in this round 3. All right, Fully here at the QB position, passing it immediately over to Germ. Germ looking, cross to Feels. Feels gets stunned out from behind by Mikey. Germ going to kind of slap that one away, ends up in the hands of Kroger's. Kroger's pressured by Feels. Going to clear it out to Jax. Jax going to slow the pace down here. All the time in the world. Over to Zuko. Zuko pressured by Fully, and Zuko's going to score. Zuko extremely deadly with those shots.
As we've seen, you can't stop Zuko. But the thing about Ren is you stop one player, another one heats up. Like we've seen, Kroger's heated up there, got 2 3-pointers when it mattered, and just broadened that lead, right? Now I don't think it's possible. It's not. 10 points in 35 seconds, that would be unheard of in Echo history. But 11.5 is just going to try to make this less of a loss here. Get those 2 points when they need it. See, I was talking, so they scored quick. That's just how this works. Germ with a quick 2-point to make this only an 8-point game. I think we are going to see the closing statements here soon. It is going to be what it is, and that's going to be the end of it. Sorry if I wasn't as energetic as I usually am, everybody. Ren with the disc, looking to possibly maybe get a quick score here. And they do. Zuko for 3. The 3-bender. Zuko finishing it off for Ren. We got an 8-19 Ren win for this match. Ren still remains undefeated as far as I'm aware. I don't think they've lost. So, but I definitely think 11.5 has given them the challenge we haven't seen yet. I'm so happy I was able to cast with y'all today. Thank you, Finn.
Of course, of course. Been a pleasure.
And thank you, Trod, for cams. This has been an awesome match. I don't think we have another one coming up till 11 EST tonight. I could be corrected. Am I right with that, Finn? Pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, come back at 11 EST. We'll have another cast for you. Who knows? I might hop on that one too. But it has been awesome. Echo Master Leagues. Have a good rest of your night and peace up, A-Town.